grinding, basically. I'm gonna make this game take as little time as possible, trust me. Not that that's still very, you know, we'll be dipping soon since it's 10 a.m. and I might have stayed up until 2 drinking. I mean, okay. So, starting off the year sick, what a great sign. It's not that bad. It's just like a little bit of stuffy nose, just like a little bit. But, okay. I don't know. Since I'm feeling like a little bit sick, like I'm just trying to think, do I want to do this? Because I got it. It's like, if you said this was the game with the Sexy Bunny Lady, oh yeah, actually next episode we're going to be going to Sexy Bunny Lady, Endor Village, if you will. So, you know, if you want to see more sexy, yeah, it's like, okay, if I describe, okay, how about this? If I describe the game as the one where they replaced Chewbacca with a sexy bunny lady, would you have, if I said this is the game with sexy Chewbacca, would you have still been interested in it? Okay, screw it, let's do this. All right, everybody, so if you didn't know what I had for the plan here for New Year's, no, this ain't DC, but I canonically beat the game the other day. Hey, nice. Oh yeah, the 2 runs. Hey, that is like that puts you in like the 0.1% club of Dead Cells. Welcome. It's just me. Okay, and maybe like 5 other people. But hi. Oh man. I've been watching all the vids. Really? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, at this point in time, it's still like 50 hours left in this game. Why are you moving so fast? It is a it's a setting in the game. You can there's a speed mode, and I got the speed mode multiplier up to ×4. So every time I press what is it, L1, it sets it into speed mode. It's probably a little bit loud on your end. Give me a second here. Pump down the volume. It's like, yeah, once again, still just like a. How have you been? I think I'm coming down with a cold. As of right now, it's still okay. Fuck it, I'll think. What? No, we didn't say. I didn't say anything about that. Okay. Okay. So, if you didn't know what the plan was for New Year's, if I'll speak about it in very circumlocutory ways. Legalized. And in entirely unrelated sort of things, I also have a bowl of nuts and candy here. No, but I really do have a bowl of mixed nuts here. It's like it's pretty good. I've been mostly picking up the pecans and almonds. So, God, do we want to do it? Do we want to do it here? Because like I've been putting. I gotta say, I'm a little bit hesitant. I mean, yeah. Time out. Only if you're feeling it. Ah, fuck it. I mean, it's just like, yeah. The main thing is that 1, you know, first time ever, and 2. Actually, this is about the point in time that I want to stop. 1, first time ever, and 2, kind of like a little bit sick, But you know, at the same time. Ah, screw it. Let's just do it. That bag crinkling ASMR here. Good luck? What? I shouldn't need luck. Okay, I'm not gonna go in full ham, okay? It'll just be half to start with. And then in like an hour or so, cut it in half. Then in like an hour or something, if I'm still feeling up for it, I'll have the other half, okay? I do like gummies. I don't think I'm following either. Marijuana has been legalized in the last year at where I live, so I got THC gummies. If you're not getting it here. And this is the first time that I'm ever going to be having marijuana ever, 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 ever. Okay? There. That's there. I threw it down for you. All right, I ate half a gummy. Let's see where this night takes us. It's not too bad. It's just like a little bit stuffy. I can still even like breathe through my nose, so. Demonetized. Oh, whatever. This stream was not going to be put up regardless. So anyway, I just ate half a gummy and no. Like, I feel like the adrenaline kind of pumping through my veins right now. John Twitch is coming for us. Oh, yeah, Jeff Bezos is going to be taking me down. So the plan here, what is a gummy even? Well, it is a THC-infused candy. It is like... Here, if you don't get it, it looks like, you know, a... I don't even know how you... what is like the... You know those, Sour Patch Kids. You know, like, what Sour Patch Kids are? I don't know, maybe that's an American candy. But, like, this is just, like, it's literally just, like, a square. Yeah. That's the entire thing. But it has marijuana, THC. It is, like, actual candy. It does kind of have, like, sort of a bitter, like, aftertaste to it. But, like, yeah. But, like, let's see how this goes. I made my own. Oh, yeah, no, I just got mine. They're basically selling it at grocery stores now, so, like... Well, actually, I didn't even go to a grocery store. I just went over to a... It is literally a square. It is a square. It looks like one of those like, it looks like a breath mint if it, you know, wasn't like coated in sugar. Yeah, because the thing is, I don't smoke. I've never smoked anything before ever. So it's just like edibles are the way to go, basically. That's just the obvious way to do this. They make it square so you don't get confused. I mean, let me tell you right now, it's like I don't think I'm gonna get. I don't have bags of Sour Patch Kids just kind of like hanging around here. Because the thing is, this isn't like a gummy bear. It's like coated in sugar, you know. Oh, thank you, Barnabas P. Jones, by the way. We will be doing Akane soon enough. I haven't bought that game yet, but shouldn't be, you know, shouldn't be too long. In case you're wondering, you have a sweet tooth? Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's just like pretty much every day for the last couple months I've been getting a mocha in the morning. It's like I could get coffee, but I want it sweet, baby. Some people do just have Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, but they look yeah, okay, fair enough. Once again, it's just like, you know, you don't want to... This is certainly the sort of thing that you don't want to accidentally take, right? It's like you don't want to confuse the brownies and the brownies. It's the new year. Where's vodka? I just took a THC gummy, my dude. It's like, don't worry. Things might be getting wacky soon enough. Nothing against people who smoke. People who smoke in elevators should be banished. Yo, I used to live on the first floor of a dorm in college, right next to, you know, the door outside. So basically, anytime anybody ever opened up the door, it just blew in the biggest, chunkiest clouds of cigarette smoke possible. Ugh, it was horrible. It's like every single time my roommate and I would look at each other and just be like, ugh. But Thankfully, that's not a thing anymore. That was just the first year I was in college, actually, so, you know. But yeah, I've never smoked anything, so, yeah, it must have been a horrible thing to wake up to. It was! Oh, man. We had to, like, you know, at one point in time, we had to, like, put a sign on the door to keep the fucking door closed because it would get so cold in the winter. It's like, please close the door behind you as you're leaving because we're right next to this thing. And, you know, not only do you get the cigarette smoke, it's also just like, it basically turned the room into an ice cube the second they opened it up. Try eating gummy bears with brownies. It's weird, but still good. I don't know. I feel like fruit stuff and chocolate doesn't work super well, except for maybe like chocolate-covered cherries. I like those. Ugh. Watching time with Last of Us over Discord, took a shot every time there was a cutscene, but at the end he was literally on the floor crawling his way back from the small refrigerator. Oh man, that reminds me of when I lost my job back in 2017, and we played and played through Bloodborne over at the second guy's place while drinking an entire bottle of, I think that was the Jägermeister at the time. You know. Hello, Yulia. We're not playing Final Fantasy XII. This is just a means to an end. Because I didn't have anything else to put on screen right now. I'm not high yet. Come on. It's like you got to give me like at least, I don't know. I feel like it's isn't like the conventional thing supposed to be that it takes 42 minutes because 420. I'm making a jerk off motion right now. I should clarify I'm a teen, not a kid. Fair enough. I'm just going to hope that you mean 18, and don't tell me if you don't, because I'll have to ban you. How are you enjoying? Not at all. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm spending most of the time looking at my phone, which you might have figured out in the last episode during the last few cutscenes. It's a step up from Final Fantasy IX. But like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. Well, first off, the gameplay is nothing. The gameplay is just nothing. It's just a bunch of generic RPG assets meant to push you from cutscene to cutscene. And the story is like not good or bad enough for me to really be interested in it. Like, I'm following what's going on, but Of course you're over leveled. No. Firestar was saying that's just like I showed you the first episode. I still have that if you want to go like do a weed is legal in Wisconsin. No, it's legal in one very specific part of Wisconsin. It's like, yo, I can here, you know what? We can actually do that right now. Give me 1 second. Here, let me just open it up real quick. The original episode of Final Fantasy XII that I did. It's like, yeah, no, the way that it over leveled was actually to try and prevent the series from being even more boring than it already is. Because this is, you know the drill. This is what the here. This is what the gameplay originally looked like. You get the window capture here. Keeps me going for right now. But I can't equip them up. So much for the whole sword arm thing that we were talking about before, eh? You're playing ahead? I'm playing the sections that I'm going to be covering in videos. Is like a sword. Is what? I got nothing. So if I was not over leveled, this is what the game would look like. Freddy's discharge. That might be bad, but also maybe we'll just kill it first. There, easy. Okay, pile of iron scraps. Is there a crafting system in this game? Probably not. No, no way. That's not gonna be a thing. Maybe I only need to fight the mimics that are actually sucking energy, but like, I don't know. I suppose as of right now, I just might as well just fight everything and not even like try and be picky and choosy about the enemies that I'm going for. It's a good thing I bought all those potions. I knew they were going to be useful here. This is the gameplay, everybody. All right, keep going. Slowly but surely. Gonna take this thing down. And truly, what is the most active and interesting battle system I've ever seen in an RPG? Okay. Like, any more questions? I think you proved yourself. I would hope so. Ah. Okay, yeah. But now over level, this is what it looks like. And there we go. But yeah, that's no, the gameplay is nothing. Well, I mean, the gameplay is also just nothing because it has nothing to do with the story. Like in the previous, in all of the other Final Fantasy games I played, it's like in all the Final Fantasy games that I played, it's like you explore the world as it exists, and you know, going into places is meaningful and isn't just, you know, mines followed by sewers followed by tombs, just all the most generic whatever sort of stuff with nothing interesting to look at possible. And like I said, like, none of the enemies you fight or anything mean anything in the story. They're just a way to ferry you on to the next cutscene. And like I said, it's like the actual story, the story is mediocre. It's a story that feels like, you know, one of those like gigantic paperback novels that that is called something like the Chronicles of the Sword, that you find next to a bunch of near identical books in a box at a garage sale. It's like, it's not bad, I suppose, but it's like neither good or bad enough to actually be interesting. So, yeah. You finished this already? If not, how do you know it's a mediocre story? I can just go look up the rest of the story if you want me to. Everything that's been happening so far, though, like I said, is so boring that I just kind of am on my phone for most of the time I'm recording it. What about Rossler? Which one's Rossler? Are you talking about Vossler? Oh yeah. That's true. It's a very generic fantasy story. Unless it's desperately trying to be Star Wars. Oh god, this game wants to be Star Wars so bad. Guys, don't you think that Balthier is so cool? If anything, I think he's better than Han Solo, right? And Princess Ash is basically like Princess Leia, except even cooler, right? Yeah. But that's oh yeah, they do have sexy Chewbacca. True. That makes a big difference. There is a sexy Chewbacca. See why people are so critical of JRPGs. Started getting into the genre in the past year or two. Yeah, they're I think the more that people force me to play on the channel, the less I like them. Okay. The opening cutscene, I mean, there's so many things. In the last episode alone, there was an entire scene of us watching us get attacked by Tusken Raiders. It's like, yeah. Read what I wrote. It's a game where the main characters obtain weapon of mass destruction, and whatever. That happens in literally every... Yeah, that happened in Final Fantasy VI, too. Everybody gets weapons of mass... I mean, it's like if you're going to try to sell me on the fact that, oh, the heroes have a weapon of mass destruction this time, it's like, whatever. We don't become a villain. Yo... I think I'm like 50 hours away from even getting to that part of the plot, so I guess we'll slog through it until that becomes apparent. Hey, you know, Star Wars is only like an hour and a half. And hey, you know, if you wanted to watch a bunch of movies about becoming a villain, it's like you can watch the prequels, which are somehow better than this. Doc, are you going to try Lucy once it's legal? Lucy? LSD? No. Unless you're talking about something else. You're boring. What can I say? There's nothing to talk about in this game. I warned you. Don't say I didn't warn you plenty of times before I started up this series. Anyway, yeah, it will continue to be about like 40 minutes of every single hour-long episode of me just kind of like watching other streams on my phone. Everybody enjoy! No such thing as weapons of mass destruction because matter can either be created nor destroyed. We're not talking about matter. What game do you actually enjoy playing? Games with gameplay. I'm a big fan of games that you play as games. You did, but your criticism so far is not constructive nor interesting. Neither is the game. It's criticism I already knew. Then why'd you make me play the game? Give me something interesting. It desperately wants to be Star Wars. The gameplay has absolutely nothing to do with the story. It's just like, what else can I say here? I'm mostly paying attention to the gameplay. That's the part I'm interested in. And the story is dull. Like, I don't know. Vaughn is unnecessary. He's basically Anakin Skywalker. Balthier is Han Solo. Princess Ash is Leia. Bosch is... he's sort of like a combination of Luke and Obi-Wan. You know, he's got like that self-seriousness, but he's also got more of an impact on the story. God, what else is there to even say? It's the PS2 thing of... It's the PS2, like, Final Fantasy games of never being able to beat a boss in a cutscene, or in a gameplay, but you only ever beat him in a cutscene. Even happened with Vossler in the last episode. The gameplay could be pretty interesting if it incorporated more like programming type of stuff, you know, like giving me if-else statements, but as it is, it's just kind of, it's like super automated, which is not even a bad thing because like Final Fantasy games have never really had very engaging gameplay, so sort of invalidating it by making it automated is like not the worst. The fashion is out of control in this game. That's kind of interesting. Like, yo, sexy grandpa man with his cape and no shirt was interesting. Fuck, man. What else do you want me to tell you? Like, I legitimately don't know what else to say. This game is very dull. and extremely long. God. Yeah, and do you want me to give you anything else? Because I don't know if I can give you anything else. It's 60 hours long. There are longer games. Yeah, I know. I played them, and they were also bad. Sexy Grandpa? Yeah, the, Wraithwall. King Wraithwall in the Dynast King in the last episode has like super chiseled abs for being a guy with an extremely long white beard. Go look at him. He appeared in the last episode in one of the many cutscenes that took over the entire game. If it's too long and too bad, that means you're weak. I'm playing the game. I'm actually extremely strong in the game, as it turns out. It's like it's just boring. It's a boring game. Literally over here contracting sickness from playing Final Fantasy. I mean, there's a certain point where it's just like, it is literally my job to play this game. So I can complain about it all I want, but I do have to just eventually shut the fuck up and play it, you know? The series was commissioned. You're engaging with it in the most boring way possible. I've tried, look, you tell me that all the time, but I've tried engaging with games in different ways, and they don't get any more interesting. Like, once again, we can go back and watch the original first episode of Final Fantasy XII if we want, where I went into it trying to play it like every other Final Fantasy game that I played, and it was so boring that I had to redo 5 hours of work. Because that was like a 4-hour recording session plus editing plus rendering. And I redid it to try and make it 18. I redid it to try and make it better. And it's still like, the game is still really boring. So 3.5 of them were cutscenes. I'm not joking. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, here's another thing I can show you. Let me see here. Let me look at like the previous episode. Yeah, here we go. Let it load up here for a second. Yeah, I'm leaving. Uh-huh. Oh, come on, load up already. Oh, boy. Come on. Load, you stupid program. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this should work. This is the commentary track for the previous episode. Tell me if you notice something. Do you notice something that might be somewhat interesting about this commentary track? So yeah. That's every episode of Final Fantasy. I sense a lot of cutscenes. You do. You do, don't you? Your heart rate is looking bad. Yo, the second half of that last episode was something, wasn't it? And by something, I mean incredibly boring. What other garbage can I get now? I just enjoy the politics in the story. It's just all just generic fantasy dross. Once again, it's not as bad as like Final Fantasy IX's let's watch the main characters get bodied for literally hours until they just kind of stop. And then the game's over. And that terrible, terrible Dagger storyline. But it's just like, yo, everything is just super dull in this game. It's a boring game. Did you get any quickenings? I don't need any. I also don't know if I guess I did. I don't know what they do. Everybody's just set to auto attack because, you know, that whole thing. Oh, you finally use your job points? I've been using my job points the entire time. What are you talking about? Anything else? Nope. When are you gonna bang Dagger? At the end of the game, apparently. I think that's what ended up happening. You're boring. I'll deal with that. You know what? You know what? I can live with that sort of acknowledgement. Does that mean that I don't have to play Final Fantasy XII anymore? Because I did do that entire other stream where we watched the original version of it as a plea, like a desperate plea to try and not have me play this game. But unfortunately, I guess you were asleep or something, so wasn't really able to do it. Are those unlocks meaningful? They let you equip items, basically, because otherwise you can't equip items without doing that. Yep. Or spells, or techniques, or much of anything. Don't you finish every... Alright, everybody. Unfortunately, it looks like Final Fantasy XII is going to continue, so, look forward to it? I guess? It's only another 50 hours left in the game. Yeah, but you allowed me to drop it in exchange for another JRPG. It's just like, there's no choice here. If you're okay with breaking your principles, I am, in this case. But that does sound like you really do want me to continue it. I mean, look, here's the thing. It's actually really look here's the thing. With the whole like thing where I have just over leveled everything. It's like it's at least really quick to go. It's at least really quick to go through the game, and like I said, I just am like reading. I'm just like looking at my phone during all the cutscenes. So it's just gonna take a long time is the thing. It's not gonna be like a really painful experience. It's just gonna take a really long time. I'll change it to something else. No, we're already doing it. We're already doing it, and I mean, like I said, it's just like if the it's just gonna be another JRPG. I don't know. What are I'll just finish this. And then after this is done, JRPGs are banned on the channel for at least 3 months. Minimum 3 months from when the series ends. Oh. Anyway. Only 3 months? 3 months that's like 100 days. I know that it's like, yeah, I would love to make it like, I would love to just say that JRPGs are blanket banned on the channel forever, but you know, it's like I don't know. Cuz I don't want to say that it's impossible for me to enjoy a JRPG. But yo, it's like it is just like the JRPGs I'm getting suggested are Final Fantasy 12. So, you know. You're weak. I constantly play JRPGs. Yulia, I think we just have very different tastes in video games. Which is weird. I've played a lot of JRPGs before, but like, I don't know. By the way, how long we been going? 40 minutes? Nah. It's just like, I don't want to fall into the... Okay, here's the thing. Everybody, in case you're wondering, I'm going to very much try to avoid falling into the trap of, hey, I'm not really feeling anything. Let me take another one. But right now, though, I don't really hear much of anything. I don't feel much of anything. So, after, let's say, the stream has been going for hour and 15 minutes, I might throw down the second half of the gummy. It hasn't nearly been enough time? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'm just sitting here and I'm like, well, when we gonna get funny, Doc? What happens when somebody is a 1 month subscriber? I mean, it's just it just counts how long you've been subscribed. It doesn't really mean anything. Other people that have like custom badges for being... No, I just get five. Well, actually, I don't even get the $5. I get $3.50 out of every $5, and I only get that monthly. Looks like these edibles ain't shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be the edibles ain't shit. It's like, yeah, other channels on Twitch will have like actual badges, you know, stuff that shows off how long you've been subscribed, but in reality, it doesn't really mean much of anything. All right. If only it wasn't a menu screen simulator. Even I don't hate those. There can be some pretty good games like that, but, you know. It's like, yeah. Doc, I allow you to... I can't... It's just... I don't know. I mean, it's true, though. I have already started it. It's like, it's... Let's just keep going. How much money do I make off Twitch? It varies. I mean, here's the thing. If you want to just go like, my sub count should be public, so you can just go figure that one out on your own if you feel like it. Might just get trapped and give Doc $3 a month. Hey, $3.50. That's like, you know, minimum coffee for one day to fuel my Starbucks addiction. All right. Also, Yulia, you still have, like, you can still call in a lot more games if you want to. You have at least, what, two more, like, force me to play things banked up. You can call those in at any point in time. It's not like you can only give me one game at a time. So, hey, if you want me to play something else, throw it down, baby. How much money Doc gets depending on if I'm requesting him to play Final Fantasy. Like I said, it's like it or not, I have been commissioned to play this game. It's true. You paid the big bucks. And let me tell you, it's like I might not be interested in the game, but I am still goddamn going to do the fucking series to the best of my ability regardless. I'll try to come up with something for commentary. Even if look, it doesn't matter if I don't like the game. I'll still play it. I played The Messenger after all. Played Ori and the Blind Forest. It's like, we'll just... The look, I will still put my all into this fucking series, even if I don't like the game. Well, except for the cutscenes. Like, look, you can't pay me enough to watch cutscenes. I'm sorry. I will watch them enough to figure out what's happening, and I'll try to talk about it. But, you know, you think you can keep this up for 50 hours? I'll be honest, what I would really like to do is either do it as a stream or as with a second guy. Because that was, that was the thing that happened. Remember Persona 5? It's like Persona 5 was 117 episodes of non-stop action. And around episode 20 or so, I brought in the second guy to basically, buff out the commentary. And I think that the series got a lot better from that point. But also, one of the things, though, it's like Persona 5 was not a good game, but at least it was so bad that it's like, there was still stuff to talk about. You can see the passion in the Persona 5 series. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like, that's the problem. It's like the story in this is not bad enough to really be mocked. I mean, like I said, aside from, the extremely desperate attempt to be to be Star Wars, it's like, nothing's like bad. It's not bad. Like I said, I think it's actually like quite the step up from Final Fantasy IX for story. It's just I don't care. It's like, couldn't keep up with it watching the series episode 1 because of the cutscenes. Yeah, I can understand. Yo, like, it starts out with like a 20-minute cutscene, doesn't it? But, have a new year. Have a new year to you as well. Never watched Aqua before. His voice is very soothing. Hey, thanks. If only I wasn't so salty and spiteful all the time. Gotta go learn from like a manly badass hero or something. I suppose that guy doesn't take forced suggestions from the chat though. Speaking of finishing games, did you forget about Ruiner? No, the plan was actually after I finished Concrete Jungle to go back to Ruiner. What I want to do is I want to replay through the game up until the point that I was at before because otherwise I'm going to be really rusty on the mechanics. However, it is definitely a game that I was enjoying and everything. I could easily get back to it. A really funky aesthetic that I thought was really interesting. You ever play Shovel Knight? I have not. Is Final Fantasy 12 worse than Final Fantasy 15? No, not at all. Gameplay-wise, they're probably on about the same level. Gameplay in Final Fantasy 15 was junk. But I'll be honest, it's like, I still very much remember the main 4 characters and Arden from Final Fantasy 15. And the very weird like juxtaposition of the technology and fantasy, I think made it an interesting world. Final Fantasy 15, like the main plot, kind of bad. Like, I don't think anything about that was great, but it was definitely held up by the characters, which I thought was were like honestly some of the best in Final Fantasy games that I played, period. How many Final Fantasy games are there? More than 15. Yeah, there was nothing for him. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like I've watched a bunch of people play through Shovel Knight and everything. It's just like I don't know if I know like everything about that game inside and out. Well, Final Fantasy 12 is more plot based. Yeah, but the plot is boring. Yeah, they should do more character based stuff in Final Fantasies, I guess. It actually kind of makes me interested in seeing how like the look, here's the thing. Jack Garland looks like a piece of shit, but it's like, I don't know. They did a good job with the characters in Final Fantasy 15. Maybe Stranger of Paradise will be good. Who knows? And if I like gameplay, I should avoid the Final Fantasy franchise. I mean, you should have known that from the beginning. You know how that is. Spectre Torment was the best version of it, of Shovel Knight. I suggest Doc play once he said, and he said that it was played to death. I mean, yeah, it is also. I don't mind too much like playing games that are played to death. It's just, that was also a thing with like Cuphead, for example, when I was playing that game, where it's just like I've watched so many people play it that I just kind of like blew through it, A+ ranked everything. You know how, yeah, you know, that sort of deal. And it was just like, yep, that was a fun game. You know how that goes. You know Dust Force? I do not. That whole deal. No idea what that whole deal is. Ugh. So the other plan for this, by the way, the other plan for this stream then was like maybe going full on React to Andy and then like watching unusual meme compilations or something. The card game was a really good feature. So, fun fact, or I don't know if I want to even say it's like really a fact. Yo, Joustus is very similar to Tetramaster in Final Fantasy IX. So, like, and I mean, if you saw the Final Fantasy IX series, I went out of my way to not play that, so I don't know about King of Cards. I wanted the Black Knight. I wanted the Black Knight DLC rather than King Knight, I'm going to be honest. He looked like he would be a lot more fun. It's like, I guess it's like if I did end up playing that game, I would probably play through all of the DLCs, right? Because they're all pretty good. Go beat up Rise a bunch more times. But the Shovel of Hope 2.0? I don't actually know what that is. Well, like, yeah, it was just supposed to be like a more difficult version of the game, which I think would have been cool. Would have been get into. Yeah, I think Black Knight would have been Shovel Knight. Well, they said that they were going to redo the gameplay to like be like a lot more difficult. You know, sort of like a remixed, yeah, 2.0, but like I don't know what Shovel of Hope 2.0 is. And I'm sure that given how they did the rest of the DLCs, it would be very, very like a big departure from the original game. Is it Winky sad face? Shovel of Hope is the base game name. Yeah. I thought that existed. I thought that's what you were saying. That like somebody created that. Well, like, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, yo, the core Shovel Knight gameplay is good. I don't need gimmicks. And like straight up, I don't care about playing Tetramaster. So it's like that I would have preferred just to go right back to the OG and just get like a cool remixed version of Shovel of Hope. I think I might enjoy Dust Force, pure gameplay with a lot of action. Maybe. I can't really say. I'll tell you that it's just like a game with a lot of cutscenes, though, would probably not be a good suggestion, unless they're really interesting cutscenes. Like you can probably find a game that I would enjoy. It's gonna be it's hard. The bot could play the same as a person. Yeah, I mean pretty much. I don't know. Let's see what my item count looks like. It's fine. I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway. Absolutely no cutscenes in my next suggestion. Okay, look, here's the thing. I do like lore in a game, but I don't like cutscenes. Like, the less cutscenes that you that are the more cutscenes that are in a game, I hate more about the more cuts. Okay, I think the edible is hitting. Yo, hey, everybody, we're hitting. What should we do? What should we do? Also, bye, Yulia. Sorry I didn't like Final Fantasy 12, but I warned you. You're still my favorite. Have you played any VR games? No, I don't have a VR setup, so I got nothing to be able to play like that. Okay, yeah, I think it's hitting. Anyway, play Sudoku. I don't know how. Get it? Oh, it's really expensive though. I mean, it's like it's kind of hard to kind of hard for me to afford something like that. There is lore, although my second suggestion, the one after the next one, has a bit more of lore focus. You get to go and read notes. It depends, like, reading notes, because there's, like, think of, say, Assassin's Creed or something choked out, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs choked out with so many, like, random, logs and whatnot that you find around that are not all, like, not really interesting. It's hard to say. It's just like, I feel like I am super harsh on story-based games, so like, I don't really even know what, like, it is. If you want to be like, yo, I want to see you play a story-based game, it's like, it's hard for me to even name something that I would want to. My connection is so bad that I only have stream on audio mode only, and I can't hear shit. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, I suppose you didn't hear that, so. Found them quite interesting? We'll see. We'll see. It's like, look, you got solid gameplay. You got, like, interesting art style. You got, if it's very short, I guess. It's like, you can probably sell me on it. What mic you use? I use a, He's a Shure SM7B. Forge an IRL sword. No, that's hard. Oh, man. VR games are very hard to record, but more... Yeah, not like hard, but like annoying. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people play a lot of VR games, but it's just like, you know. If I were to get a VR setup, what would I play? That's the real question. Play MGRR. Game already feels like a drug trip. Yeah, but that's like one kind of like a mechanically complex game, and I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I want to go get myself into that sort of fun shenanigans. Or I don't have it. Yep, I think the edible's hitting. Very experimental, prototypey. Depends on what you mean by that. I've seen good and bad sort of games of that kind. You partied on New Year? No, not at all. I was actually asleep prior to doing this. What do you mean mechanically complex? I mean, it's like you have to it's very like high octane action that requires you to, you know, have a very good handle. I guess this is if you're going for score, you know. Noita? You can play Noita. Noita is definitely a mechanically complex game. Yeah, the microphone I use is like, I literally bought it after the first time that I opened up monetization on the channel. I got 500 buckaroonies from YouTube, and I spent it all on this microphone. You know how that is. All right. Felt like a great premise. Wasn't fleshed out as much as it should have been. Sure. I mean, there are plenty of games that I've liked like that. Think of Transistor, for example, which you just slice things. You do so much more than just slice things. And it's really fast, too. Like, you gotta be like timing blocks and everything and slicing in very specific ways to make it work. You know? I mean, you can tell me what the game is, but that might end up with me just instantly insulting it. Just like, well, hey, it's Barbo's Quest 5, and I'll be like, fuck you! You know, that's the classic thing. What are we gonna do now? I'm kind of getting sick of doing Final Fantasy 12. It's been like an hour. Because, like, the plan at least was something along the lines of... yeah, like, just chatting stream. But, like, I don't know. If you got any more suggestions, no, not Metal Gear Rising. I refuse to do Metal Gear Rising. It's just like react to sexy bunny lady fan art. All right. Let's see what we got here. Are you playing this for the memes? No, I'm playing this because I was literally paid to. I was commissioned to play this game. Please don't. Too late. It's happening, baby. Play Bugsnax. I don't have a PS5. Fran, FFXII. Here we go. Fan art. I don't know if how am I going to show this on screen? I don't know. You can play it on Epic? For what? Oh, Bugsnax? I don't have the Epic Game Store either. Okay, everybody just kind of like go over to Google, type in Fran, FFXII, and then click on fan art, and we'll just kind of scroll through it, and this seems like it won't work. Yeah, no, I would say so. I do not think that this is going to be I don't think this is a workable solution. Frankly, less fan art here than I was expecting. A lot of this looks like official art, or like renders from the game. Doc, singing stream, no. That's not happening. Yep, this is a lot of fan art. Yep. I don't know what to say. You don't play Fortnite? What? I'm not a true gamer, it's true. You're not an Epic gamer? I mean, I was an Epic Mega Games gamer, but not Epic. And soon, the second they dropped Epic Mega Games out of their name, it's like, that dog don't hunt. I wish I was paid to play video games. It's pretty sweet, but also it does result in me having to play Final Fantasy 12. So, you know. It's like, what am I even going to say? All the FFR34 is 99% FIFA. Yeah. That's about right. Which Epic Mega Games do you like? Yeah, I mean, Unreal Tournament is mostly the only games that I play from Epic. I'm gonna be real with you. That's actually like really legitimately true. And it's like I don't even play like first-person shooters, so that was minimal amount of time played. But yeah. Okay, what if I played Fortnite on the channel, but not Fortnite? Fortnite Save the World. Not Fortnite Battle Royale. Fortnite Save the World. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, I know. And I'm here playing Final Fantasy 12 and getting high. You know, may I had to go? Did I miss anything? No, not at all. I'm still trying. We're still trying to like figure out what we want to do here, because like this is like I was saying. I was thinking React videos, just like your subscriber count will go into the negative, but it's not Fortnite Battle Royale. It's Fortnite Save the World, the base building one. Okay, I'm sick of this game. So instead, I accidentally hit credits. Please play Fortnite. I don't have the Epic Store. I told you, I refuse. To get the Epic Store. Why? Because I don't play shooters and I don't play multiplayer games. So you know. All right. Okay. I feel like it's like I don't want it to just be me talking on a black screen. So let me put on some sort of image. There we go. This will work to a certain extent. All right, everybody. Okay, Minesweeper. Does Minesweeper exist on modern machines? Like even Minesweeper. No. It does not seem to. No, sadly. Like, I don't I would just continue actually playing like the plot of Final Fantasy XII if I could continue on with Dark Souls 2. I don't wanna. Just Google Minesweeper and it's there. I'm not gonna go click on links on the internet for Minesweeper. That is not gonna happen. I demand turtle? No. No, you get the bird. That's my Oshi mark anyway. What games do you have to play? Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I just put it on PC. I've actually played Baldur. Wait, no, not Dark Alliance. Only Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to buy a new game right now. I want to see if I have something that I have right. I want to see if I have something here that I could be playing. Anyway, Undermine. You know, Undermine we haven't really completed just yet, have we? Let's throw on that. I mean, like I was saying, I was thinking that we would just do like, you know, you laugh, you lose type of weird nonsense, because like, you know, I didn't really have a plan for like a video game right now. Because, you know, the plan was to get high and then stream and to have it be the first my first reaction to getting high for the first time. And I gotta say, it's like I don't feel like I'm more entertaining than usual or anything right now. I'm gonna be real with you. Who laughs, who loses? If I laugh, I lose something. What? Okay, yeah, the edible's hitting. Because like I just looked at the main character's animation and it's freaking me out. But anyway, continuing on here. What to do? I don't know, like what's a worthwhile? I mean, healing for curses is not bad. You know what? I think like the Golden Delicious is always a pretty Doc laughs, he loses his dignity. I got this twin axe thing. Okay, yeah, sure. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, all right. Nublado? What does that mean? Look, you don't understand. I don't know anything about, I don't... Okay. Look, I'm sorry. I'm getting very distracted by the fact that my main character is moving so fast. Anyway, all right. So. Curse is the staple of roguelikes. Yeah, I mean, it's true, though. Like, think about any... Whoa, this is new. Soul Cannon? All right. What? Nothing. Nublado equals cloud in Spanish. It's a euphemism for being high. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Once again, oh, that's how this thing works. And I guess it's literally as a character gets killed, it fires out. Okay, that makes sense. Is this good? I don't know. Gotta see how that happens with time. Cool, do you speak Spanish? No. You're not asking me, but still no. Okay. Ooh. Always. Well, no. Not wealth. You don't want to go with wealth first off. What you want to do is, especially because, yeah, I just got countered with anti-wealth. And then I should read a book. What? I don't know if I can read right now. I might not be able to read here, okay? I could try, I suppose. Stream reading. I mean, wait a second. No, wait. I'm remembering something right now. You guys are all text. I didn't really think about that. Anyway. How come you didn't tell me about this before? All right. Anyway, yeah, enter a mine filled with gold and you're already in poverty. What happened to the economy? I mean, $10,000 on mining equipment, $200 on food and rent and whatever. Somebody who knows memes. Anyway, continuing on. Neurons are firing. It's happening, baby. I'm finally feeling the neuron activation that we all knew that I craved. Like so much Brondo in the rain. All right then. College debt. No, I've already sorted out my... You know, I talked about this before, right? Paid off my college debt in the last year. And I'm 37 years old. No, that's not true. Okay. Yep. I don't know. It's like You Laugh, You Lose is so played out, but I was just watching Germa do it, and it seemed really fun. Also, baby sensory videos, but, you know, we're not going to do that. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. I don't know. That was why I was thinking about that, but I just want to keep going on with Undermine. That's good, too. Ah, Brondo. It's got what plants crave. Electrolytes are just salt, by the way. But of course, I think they actually said that in that movie. You have anything you want to watch? No, that's why I was just thinking. It's just like, hey, you guys have probably watched people get high on stream before. What do they do? Like, what's the user suggested thing? Course of operations. How does Germa succeed at those videos? He literally laughs himself into a pain at a car exploding. He doesn't succeed at those videos. That was the entire point. Oh my god, oh my god. And remember this. Decreases. I can deal with that. Probably. Play Dark Souls? I mean, I've already played Dark Souls, though. like on the channel several times. I guess I did start up a Dark Souls 2, but you know, it's just also like that's a Dark Souls. I don't like Dark Souls. Do you really want Dark Souls 2 right now? Is that how you feeling? Okay, so it's not when enemies die, it's just when you hit enemies. Neat. Sort of like suppressive fire from Artemis in Hades. I did words. I just want more games like Dead Cells. We could just go play Dead Cells 2, of course. That's always a possibility. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Not much of anything of interest, but should be good. All right. See what's in the shop and then get going here. I won't play Dead Cells. I rage quit. Oh, I mean, I was talking about like me. In 5 boss cell. Hey, at least you got the 5 boss cell. That's an impressive thing alone. Now then. You should play a card game? I mean, what card game? Many a card game exists in the world, you know. Are you even in Discord anymore? Yeah, of course. Here, I'll say hi. Let me open it up. Hi, people play Minecraft. Is that really all that happens? I mean, I do have Minecraft, it's true. Edible stream. Okay, anyway. All right. So it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. Do you think I'm good to take the other half of this? Cause like I feel fine, mostly. Not like 90% the way there. Inscription. Well, first off, you didn't spell inscription correctly, so no. You know it has a Y in it. Come on. Also, I don't have that game. Go for it? Yeah. That's why I always have you chat here. You're always here to enable me. Yeah, we could do Slay the Spire, too. Oh, let's do a round of Slay the Spire after... 61? 61? Okay. Yeah, that's a fear, though. That's the fear, that we're going to go into these edibles ain't shit territory. You have anxiety? I do. Both clinical and about doing this. But, I don't know. Well, first off, look, we've already, I've already ate it. I ate it. I ate the second half. It's very tasty. Doing drugs for the first time. No, not like all drugs. Just marijuana. Just marijuana. And that's the only thing I'm planning to do here. I'm not gonna go get faded. Okay. That's... What does this do? I could probably change that out to something else, but you know. I just hope you aren't going to stress out. I don't feel stressed out. I mean, I don't feel much different than normal, to be honest. But that might change with time. Especially now that I've ate the second half of the edible. Again, there was also a second half of that phrase I was saying. But it didn't really, you know. It's illegal? No, it is legal. It is, in fact, legal. That is legal where I live. That's why I'm doing it. It's just like, otherwise I would not be doing it. That's the entire point. Saying life is a high, and I'm going to ride it all night long. It's true. Isn't the point to de-stress yourself? Well, people get paranoid using marijuana. That's a thing. That's like a thing that happens. Holy Christ. Anyway. We good. We Gucci, baby. After chugging a liter of sake. I just go for something harder, to be honest. Got it? No need to repeat it? Okay, chat, you're gonna have to tell me, what did I just repeat? Because I don't actually know. Oh, not to you? Oh, okay. All right. Triggers my anxiety bad if I don't roll with it. I mean, right now I'm. It's like we're easing into it a lot. Like I haven't even had an entire edible. I just had a half a one up until about like 5 minutes ago. So, you know. You ever felt a sugar rush? No, I wouldn't really say so. Not really a sugar. I mean, it's weird. Yeah, I eat a lot of sugar, certainly. I don't really know if I've ever felt a sugar rush before. Good. Good. Why not to react to Boburn? I don't know who that is. If I were to do like a you laugh, you lose challenge, what would be the lose condition? Especially because I'm already apparently going in hard mode. Even though I'm going to be honest, it's just like for as much as people talk about like being high making you really giggly or whatever, I'm not feeling that right now. At least like not more than normal. Play a JRPG, yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Do I even have like any? I guess I do. Okay, here's the thing. Legitimately though, I do have other JRPGs that I can play that I have not started. Y'all want to see Yggdra Union? Y'all want to see like Riviera? Y'all want to see Golden Sun 1 or 2? No, nobody wants to see that. That's no. I'm just saying, I do have Octopath. Is Octopath? I don't know what the gameplay of Octopath is like. Would that be worth doing it on streams where I get high for every single stream? That's the gimmick? Starting today? You know, in the same way that I was going to play Subnautica for every... Halloween, but then I just beat it anyway. My social skills skyrocket. It's like, do they, or do you just think they do? Come on, Bobo. Come on, Bo Burnham. Get over here. Okay, and it is a job-based RPG. I mean, what RPG isn't? Please stop making me play JRPGs. Anyway, class-based. Oh, it's a based class, everybody. I'm hilarious. Have you gone mad? No, I'm just high. Look, I want to. Hey, everybody! I want to remind you right now that I am high right now. Okay, dude, you need to shield. No. We gotta lean into this. You don't understand. Anyway, based on what exactly? Okay. I do need to go buy at least one of these because I want to go see what the item is. I love shit humor, so you got me to laugh. What a compliment. But yeah, no, job and class-based RPGs are good. Like, yo, legitimately, you do get a lot of, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening in like, you know, Final Fantasy 12, even just based on like the very weird sort of many different kinds of classes that you can play as. You should limit your weed to less than one. It's literally the first time. How do you, like, are you, like, come on. Yo, am I so bad when I get high that it's just like, you guys are like, yo, you can't, yo, we're going to have to stop you from, yo, I know this is your first time, but it's also going to be your last time. Because you're out of control, my dude. Then you do the finger guns thing to me, except in a sad way because you're worried about me. You know. Tragic finger guns. Any questions? Jesus Christ. Nope. Okay, good. No, you're fine. They're just trolling. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm high right now. I'm extremely suggestible. And entirely immune to sarcasm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. It's a double class-based RPG. Hey, it's got double anyway. Is this your first time? Yes, first. Literally never before. World exclusive. World premiere. Exclusive. World premiere. Doc getting serious? What? I was always serious. I'm a very serious fellow. Like the hit movie, A Serious Man. About a very serious man. Also, I don't think that was a hit movie. That was an obscure movie. Indie movie. Anyway, so what are we talking about here? Octopath is awesome. Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. It's like being like a very long game always, you know, puts you at negative points in my mind. You cannot be like 60 hours long and also be story-based, basically is what I'm saying. And especially, unless you have a based story. Is this really going to be the rest of the stream now? Yes. Anyway. Take these dudes down. Be easy enough. College debt too? Hey, we already talked about the debt crisis and my plans to solve it. I'm Joe Biden. I'll do it. Of course it has to be. No, there's another chest that popped out of there, so I guess it's worth it. Anyway, what were we talking about again in here? What about 60 hours beatable and all gameplay? I mean, that's like a roguelite, so I guess? I guess that's okay. I don't know. Do you have Saints Row? No, I don't have any of the Saints Row games. That would be kind of fun, though. A wacky, just super wacky version of GTA. So unless we're talking about the first one, that's just like a more serious version of GTA. It's the dichotomy of man. What did you do in the early days of YouTube? Watch it. I've only been around since about 2017. I am relatively new on the YouTube game. Okay. And beatable in like 7 to 8 hours. Wait, what? Is gameplay focused and beatable in 8 to 12 hours? Wait, that game's only like 8 to 12 hours long? I thought it was like 60 plus a game, which is why I didn't want to play it for the most part. 8 to 12 is actually like a... That's a decent... What do you got? Dramatically increases damage, but... well, I'll take it. Well, that's only if you choose one character's story. Sure. What's your secret? Playing a popular, roguelite that few other people were playing at a high level. I'm also very naturally sexy, but only in the voice region, which is why you can't actually see what I look like. I don't know. I'm just happy that I do have subscribers. That's pretty much the entire thing. An ASMR channel in disguise. Hey, I got no problem with that. Y'all enjoy the channel in the way that you choose to. Sad finger guns. I point at you in a very morose way. Anyway, you haven't even done a face reveal? Yeah, that's the point. I'm like 10 hours in and just finished with the first part of each storyline. I'll just focus on one storyline if I really want to come back and do. Okay, that'll actually make like Octopath a not unbearable channel. Not unbearable game to go through then, I think. Maybe. And there we go. Oh boy. About 10 hours and finish with. Oh no, that's a. Yeah, we'll see. If we beat them all, there's a stupidly hard secret boss. I mean, I don't know. I played stupidly hard. Oh, got it. Okay. I played stupidly hard bosses in JRPGs before, and I gotta say that it's like few of them are actually stupidly hard. Remember Ozma? Beat that guy on like my second try. Wasn't even doing commentary because I expected it to be like taking another 50 plus. Still a bit of grinding if you only do one character. Well, have you seen the Final Fantasy XII series? I think I'll be okay. Look, I'm like, here's the thing. I'm like super okay with doing mindless grinding stuff off screen because I do think that, you know, being able to, there's a very big difference between trying to do a series and then just like trying to do a series and and just like playing a game on your own. But if you're having trouble with the Hand of the King, I would suggest using Barrel Launcher plus Crow's Wings. Very easy way to cheese out that guy. Barrel Launcher overall, I think, is a very good weapon for that fight. Aside from that, it's just like, you know, anything that works in the rest of the game works in works against Hand of the King in 5th boss cell. He's just a hard boss, you know? Kind of the entire thing. Where it's just like he hits hard and he does not have much of a... He hits hard and he does not have much of a tell in between his attacks. A very short wind-up time. Telegraphing, that's the word. Ooh. Oh my. I somehow have been able to keep that Obsidian Dagger this entire time, which sort of surprises me. Really expect to lose that much quicker. Okay. But hey, whatever works, man. Oh. Alright, and then, gonna remove a curse. Or toughness, or fortitude, that's what it's called. Fortitude is actually a pretty good one to get. If you're not just getting... I do have floating boots, right? Yeah, I do. Currently floating. Don't really need galoshes. Yeah, what do you got? All right then. Okay. Thinking. I'm not thinking. I'm high. It's like you know this is gonna be this is gonna be my excuse for the entire stream, right? That it's just like I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to like look. It's hard to do the usual. It's hard to do the usual stream and video thing when you're high. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about something, but then I got high. I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high, etc. Anyway, if you're grinding off screen, could a story be like 3-4 episodes each? Like if you, I mean, it depends. It's just like if I hit credits, I'll be satisfied with it. If I don't really want to continue on with the game, if I do want to continue on with the game, I'll figure it out. It might even be like 2+ hour episodes, like I did with Crosscode, for example. It just kind of depends on how I feel about it, you know? You do hit credits. I mean, you know, is it like a satisfying ending? That sort of thing, too. It's not like literally do I hit credits. I'm going to do this. Not great. I can probably deal with it, though. Anyway, what were we talking about here? If you do the character story on the main character you choose what? Would this be? I mean, should this be a stream thing though too? It's just like I don't know. Doc, can we get an age revial? Yes, I hate age. Ah, dang. I hate age. I despise age. Does that work? Is that what you're looking for? You choose one at the start. There are 8 kits. Okay. Man, I gotta get rid of some of these things. Though, if I find like a purification potion, that will get rid of all of them at once. Man, I miss that obsidian dagger. That was fun. But 'tis gone. Ne'er to come back. Take that, though. If you hate age, you mean you're a millennial. Or a boomer who plays... What? I'm sorry, I'm high. I can't read that. Anyway. Ah, dang it. Okay. What were the dinosaurs like? There was a purple one, and it was everybody's friend. Starring Selena Gomez and Justin Timberlake. Is that what you're asking about? When are you going to beat the Time Wizard? I mean, I was only ever commissioned to get to the Time Wizard. I was never commissioned to beat him. Oh, wait, no, I've already... Oh, that was a waste. Once again, I miss my obsidian dagger. I miss my mom. Get out. Get out of here, you rat. You plague-ridden rat. At least you beat the Tower Wizard. The Tower Wizard did not inflict me with old age. I think it was an easier time. Anyway, hey, golden popcorn. Nice. Unfortunately, now I'm just about to lose one of my blessings, so that's not great. Just in general, but, you know. All right. So, should I... Yeah, the question here was, should I play Octopath on stream? Because after all, we already have a series going for... There's already a series going for like Final Fantasy 12. I wouldn't be opposed to just doing that on stream, making it nice and easy. What are we doing for money, though? It's good. Although I'm supposed to be playing Pyre on stream at some point in time. I should probably do that already. And grab a couple of these, my dude. For it is Wednesday. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, we'll keep that as a later idea for now. I'm perfectly ready and willing to like try and do more stream stuff. I always say yes if you ask me if I should play a game on stream. Fair enough. Okay, because it's just like, I don't know, streams they're a different beast. In the sense of bestialness, they are different. You'll understand. There are 8 characters in Octopath, which you choose path. Got it. Each character has 3 to 4 acts. Started from level 45. Once you beat the character, ooh, nice. Once you beat the character you choose at the start, you'll have the credits roll and the character story will end. Okay. So I guess I'll just choose one. Yep. Take it. Ooh, mediocrity. Don't like that one. Oh. Yes, and I see. I see what you're saying here. Anyway. Oh, I don't know. Octopath is a game that several people wanted to see a series on. I had it suggested twice, and so I invalidated their suggestion, but I took their channel points anyway. A crowning achievement of mine, if you will. Oh yeah, I can walk over. I have the float boots. Boots which do floating. Need more damage though. Because as of right now, I'm like legitimately unable to kill this thing before it spawns more stuff, which is kind of annoying. I'll be real with you. Sorry, I didn't feel like keep half explaining things. What? I'm sorry, I'm high right now. Anyway. I don't get to lose. At least I don't lose anything. Okay. Okay. And let's see how this goes. I don't know. Oh yeah, that one's pretty bad though. Anyway. I don't know. Didn't really have a second part to that. Okay. Now, it does keep increasing in price, though. Should remember that. All right. So. Do want to probably go for, like, more damage in some way at this point, but none of the... but for swing, not for anything else. Can we make you play any game? Yes. I mean, as long as you got the points for it. But that's not going to open up for a while because people keep making me play JRPGs. You understand? Until people stop making me play JRPGs, the list will remain in effect. Until I get through all of them. I mean, that's the real thing. But, you know. Octopath is much more in the vein of earlier turn-based RPGs. Turn-based Final Fantasy RPGs. I guess that's good. But, like, you know... Is it just going to be really dull Warring Kingdoms storyline again? Why don't you lower it? Because I have, like... because I still have 18 games to get through from the last time I opened it up. Which was also the first time. Oh, I'm probably going to die at this rate. Fortunately. And it has dope pixel art. I mean, that's nice, but I guess I can't really say that I care too much about, like, what the art looks like. Okay. Level 3, baby. Finally. Oh, wait, the Necromancer is still alive. Wait, somebody cashed that in? Cash what in? No, I got paid money. I got paid money to do the most recent series that I've been doing. That was not a result of the stuff, but like people bought it before because it was like, oh, 1 million points. No, when I originally started, it was about 12,000. Kind of went from, and then basically it went up to 1 million. Well, actually, it went up to the maximum 99999, but people were like, no, we want it at 1 million because we want to believe that there might be a chance that we'll get that. And I'm just like, or you can just wait until I open it back up after I finish all the current games. But like, people want to believe that they're going to pay 1 million points, even though the explicit point of putting it at 1 million points is that nobody will ever be able to pay it. Because I want to finish up with the current list of things that I have. There's 18 more games that I have to play. And you're just like, no, but also play Ultra Kill. And I'm like, after the other 18 games I have to play. Yeah, okay. No, one more thing. Yeah, wait until I finish the other 18 JRPGs that I have to play. Then I will put it back down to a reasonable amount. It's not intended to be something you'll ever reach, people. I'm still in 2.1K. Oh, yeah, you're not going to be able to have a game suggested for a very long time then. Because the next time that I open it up, it's going to immediately close when people... When I get a game until I finish it. So let's decide what it's going to cost. 200,000. Okay. I don't have the keys for it though. Nah. So yeah, when it gets opened back up, it's going to cost 200,000 points. And then every time I stream, it'll go down 10,000 points until I get something. But I think that 200,000 points will be achieved by somebody almost immediately. Gotta lower it to 1 point, then I will never, literally never get to the game that you want me to play. Just put it at 100 million. I tried to put it at, like, you know, infinity amount, but people complained. They wanted to believe that there was going to be a chance that they'll get 1 million points before I play 18 games on the channel. Even though it's just like, yo, it ain't gonna happen. You can't put infinity? I mean, I can almost guarantee that it will probably veto whatever game that you people want me to play anyway. Because let me guess right now, Brown Flash. It's a multiplayer game, which I refuse. Set it to one game, one person? I mean, I could. Just have it be you get the one game for the entirety of the channel. But then again, that doesn't really encourage you to continue watching the streams now, does it? Kind of an important bit. To where to ask me. But yeah. Good. That's at least a nice one to get out, even if it's not quite the one I wanted. But hey. That's okay. You said me name. Yes, but I said that in a mocking way. In quite the mocking tone. One game per person until you finished your games list? I don't know what that would mean. What do you mean by that? About 70K and I've been here for a little bit over a year with a sub. We'll have you require a lot of streams. Do note that mod does remove the bonuses. Yes. Mod does mean different, but something like that. Yeah, there's a key. Take some keys. Unfortunately, can't really afford too much more than that. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, if you want me to, it's like you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait until I'm done with the current thing. And stuff like having Final Fantasy XII being added to the list is not making this any easier to get through that list. I'll tell you that right now. I also have about 70K. Okay. How much do I have? I have infinite points. I can suggest whatever I want at any point in time. Observe. See? There, now I get a game that I can play. But, you know, I could also just do that anyway at any point in time. All right. Yeah, right now I think I'm the highest. Shut up. I don't know. Once again, I don't even feel all that different. I mean, like, I feel like I've already come down from the edible I took, to be honest. Like, we had like a good 5 minutes of me being a little bit high there, and now we're done. Ah, damn it. Oh, okay. Man, I am losing like a lot of health doing this. I can get rid of that curse eventually, I'll tell you that right now. Eat another one. No. Not gonna eat another one, chat. Yo, but like really, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, it's not as bombastic as I was kind of hoping for. I suppose if I ate another one, it would be. But, you know. Do any more videos on Jump King? Love the VODs? I don't know, because the thing is, the point that I ended Jump King at is like I'm having a hard time getting past that point. It's like something like 5, 6 extremely difficult jumps in a row that you need to do. And I don't know. I have the patience to do a lot of that game. I don't know if I have the patience to do all of that game. Even though I've finished the regular game. I just need to do the DLC for new stuff if I felt like it. Well, I could keep paying tribute. To do what, though? Don't know. Nobody realizes how high they are the first time. Well, how high am I, chat? You know. Am I very high? What happens when you mod? Not much, to be honest. I don't really have like a whole lot of troublemakers or anything in chat, so you just kind of hang out. Maybe make a poll occasionally. What's going on? Not much. Yeah, there's really not like yo, this stream is like I guess I gotta say it's just like sort of hoping it would be more something. Like it's just a very regular stream, isn't it? It's like there's very little different going on here. I guess I could take another one. But that's one of those things that just like probably would regret that later. A very milquetoast stream. Just entirely and totally dull. Take another? I mean, I guess I could. If you'd be interested. Milk and toast. Should have had like more of a plan or something to do for the stream. Like have some sort of gimmick or whatever associated with it. But I don't know. Like what would I do? Take another? I mean, I guess I could. Should I? Chat, I'm gonna, one of my mods, make a poll. How high are you right now? Not really? Not really? I don't really feel very different at all, to be honest. I feel like the stream's just kind of boring, to be honest. That's the real thing. Like, everything has gotten... it's dull. This is a poll, woohoo. 2 and 2. Okay, well that means nothing. I don't have a camera, so that's literally not possible. Now, come on. Besides, it's just like I don't think there's any point in time that I'm going to get so high that I lose my better judgment there. That poll was useless. Yeah, it was just 2 and 2. What's wrong with you people? What, are we going to have to do a tiebreaker here? Okay. Just keep on going. Whatever. I'll do it. This is the actual poll. Okay. I will obey the poll as it exists. Nothing. Nothing. And... nothing. Wow. That was... nothing. That was a terrible use of my resources. Kind of like the party, but Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, your average dude. Welcome to the stream. I love you. More people vote yes. Well, we'll see at the end of that. Just like, Brown Flash, I'm really curious. What game do you want to see me play? Just like, what do you actually, like, what's the plan if you were to get that? Because maybe I'll just do it anyway. Just knowing that somebody is very interested in seeing the game. Do you have a face cam? No, I don't have a camera at all. I have no cameras. I would have to like figure out how to do something with my my, like, phone. Ah. Didn't even see that. Why, though? Why would I need one? I don't want people knowing what I look like. You know what I'm saying here? I don't have a face. No. Okay. Well, fair enough. So, hey, how are the kids? Is extremely conscious about his appearance. Yeah. Because, like, yo, for real, though. I'm a fat, balding white guy. Like, nobody wants to see that. Sure. Give me at least one. Then, in the meantime, I don't know, more like damage here, I guess is kind of like the best thing to do. Nothing, but sure. One what apples banana? What? You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Get the model rigged with plane as with his plane as the facial motion. Plane? Huh? Anyway. All right, what do we got? Oh, to be honest, not like a whole. I guess Ghostly Icarus is actually kind of good, sorta. Give you a watching both you and Beals on Twitch, and you both died in your respective games. Wait, what game is she playing? Doc become a VTuber or a PNG tuber? I mean, I guess we can do it here. Yeah. Let me go put on the PNG once again. You know it. You love it. If I can find it. Somewhere? Where is this thing? Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Rogue Legacy? Ah, I see. There we are. There we go. Now then, I mean, like an actual PNG tuber with the pics automatically opening a mouth. I can't do that. That would be way too expensive. I don't know. This is like, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of a boring stream. I don't really think there's too much going on here. Like, there's just nothing. So, like, why not throw out the turtle, right? But have him cover the entirety of the map. There we go. Perfect. Like, yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't be as boring if you played Final Fantasy 12. Yo, do you want Final Fantasy 12 as a stream series? I'm willing to do Final Fantasy. Yo. I'm hearing that we want to see Final Fantasy 12 as a stream series. All right, great. We're going right back into that. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, baby. We can just, like, we can blast through this game now. Give me a second. Let me make sure I have my phone so I can look at it. Oh, thank God. Only if you post the VOD VODs on YouTube. Sure. You're surprisingly aware for somebody who's under the influence. I don't really feel that high. I'm going to be honest here. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, thank God. Because, like, I am 100%. That's right. I forgot that. have my volume actually pretty low, but I forgot that like Final Fantasy, for whatever reason, always comes in at max volume. That's why it looks so loud on OBS. I request Final Fantasy 12, but I don't want it to be a stream series. But if it makes Doc go through it quicker, yes, it will make me go through it quicker. Much quicker. All right. Doc, but you never do streams, but you will never do streams when I can't watch. Okay, fine. Tell me when you're available next so that we can continue to get through this fucking shithole. Because I am ready for it. All right. Actually, I should probably wait. No, I do want to go through the. No, not from here. Let's do it from here. Final Fantasy 12 Streaming Edition. I'm ready to do a little bit of this. See the live reactions. Obviously, up until this point, I've been a little bit lukewarm on the cutscenes and everything, but having a little bit of live commentary would not be terrible in terms of trying to spice this up just a little bit. Next days I'm available from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna actually like do that one again because it's really just me complaining about the game. Oh. Gotta do. Gotta make sure that I do this. This just like I don't sound too vitriolic immediately, like the messenger. Okay. Now then, all right. What to do? Final Fantasy 12 stream series now, which is okay because as we've seen before, I'm complaining again. Oh, I don't know how to start this out without it just being me whining endlessly. Don't let people know about the Mary Jane. Yeah, maybe I should just take another one right now. It's like it's not different. Like nothing's different. Anyway. Continuing on, how are we starting this out here? Going to a jungle? Is that next thing? Who cares? Okay. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So 12 hours ahead. Yeah, I can go from like 10 p.m. Then my time's like midnight or so. All right. How are we doing this? What'd you do in the last video? It doesn't matter. Like, does it matter? Does it matter at all? Well, here, we can just go watch that right now, I suppose. Let me go open up the thing. Final Fantasy 12-4. Here we go. Last time we met.
How about you?
And I'm going to go pee or whatever, and y'all can watch this. I said y'all can watch this.
This might get a little dicey.
Mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that? I think it's the dawn shard.
What are we waiting for?
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ashe had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ashe then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
Okay, I'm back. So what are we doing now? I don't know, I'm eating stuff.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises.
How y'all been enjoying Final Fantasy 12?
Sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vayne not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Yep.
Lord Vayne shall be made to answer for his
Still going.
actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most
You gonna play? Yeah, I
lamentable
guess.
situation for us all.
For Lord Vayne, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Larsa will make for a fine emperor.
Larsa so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
No, I'm eating cheese curds right now.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vayne's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vayne himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
Yep, moving on.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vayne return to Arcades.
It's so boring. It's all so goddamn boring. And there's 20 minutes left in the video.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia. Lord Rassia's
I'll do a
fatherland.
mukbang ASMR.
At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there.
That's good.
One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard? Most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture.
Like,
They only
is
hear
this enough?
the cry of the Nethicite's power.
You know what? I'm done. Enough of
Whispers
this.
of the stone's menace.
Still about 20 minutes left. It's like you get it. And that should tell you everything about what's going on right now, right? You're bored because you're not paying attention. There are 3 different MacGuffins that summon big exploding ghosts. The Empire has 2 of them. We have 1 of them. Vayne was the one that caused the war. It's like, what more do you want? The Emperor is about to die, and Vayne is trying to place himself as the heir for his, yeah, pretty much. That is not interesting. It's like, oh, there's big, huge crystals that explode things. Oh, it's Final Fantasy game. But this time they talk like they're in the Star Wars prequel, so it's better. Okay. Oh, I want to get this done. But I don't know how to start this is the thing. I mean, that's the problem with doing a game like this is just like, I'm just going to, I don't think I can do this one on stream because I'm just going to be mad at it. It was like when I tried to do the messenger on stream, basically. That I just could not stop myself from being sarcastic ass about it. Well, this stream was kind of a bust, I think. Well. I will, I guess I'll come back later, tomorrow or something, and just kind of like see what's going on. Yeah, it's like Nukes in Medieval Society. Yeah, basically. You got it. You got the story. Oh, yeah, okay, I will see y'all later. I guess it's not, yeah. Didn't really, not a great stream. Sorry.